Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to our new YouTube channel. I'm Chris.
I'm Aaron.
And today we're going to be talking about the Flash finale.
Yeah, baby.
Finish line.
Yeah. Last episode. It was a good one.
It's a great one. Hey guys, welcome back. So, Flash finale, finish line. Hopefully you guys watched it. I know I saw it right when it aired.
I watched it today.
So his memory is more fresh than mine. But we took notes.
But it's not that good of a memory.
But it's not that good. So that's why we're here together.
Talking it out.
Because I know things, he knows things. And together,
with our powers combined,
we almost have the knowledge of one person. It's perfect. So what do you want to talk about first? How it started with the death of Iris?
Yeah.
The death of Iris?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
How it wasn't the death of Iris?
How it wasn't the death of Iris. You called it, though, with, via the theories online. You're like, well, I heard that there's going to be, the face swap thing. So.
I don't know how I didn't think of that.
Yeah. I like the story that they told explaining what happened, because I was sitting there like, when did he pull this off?
When did he switch bodies?
Yeah, exactly. So I like that he didn't tell anybody else, because he totally dropped the ball and got her into that situation in the first place. So.
And he knew he was going to do something, because when he's talking to Cisco at the end there, he's like, and it replayed that same, but he's like, all sad, until next time.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know what his plan was. He looked at that little piece of Sabotage thing, but I forgot that thing is like attracted to Sabotage, like it leads you to wherever he is. So that was pretty clever, because I was like, okay, well, did when Barry was trying to use the Speed Force Bazooka?
Speed Force
Bazooka. Can't say it. Great name, HR. Love it. Yeah. When he was like blasting Sabotage around, like I was thinking, okay, was Sabotage distracted enough to where HR was like, go away?
Yeah.
How did he pull that off? Like,
I don't know. There's little things about that like just drive me insane. Like the bazooka and the motions are so slow that if Sabotag's even faster than Flash, then he would see every movement coming and been like, what are you doing? So I don't know, just little things. But,
I was kind of bummed. I thought it was gonna work, and then he finally got him.
Yeah,
I guess we're talking about the episode before the finale, but it's okay.
Yeah, it blends in.
Blends in.
So
recap.
Yeah, recap.
But he finally got him, and it was like Ghostbusters style. Like,
just open the trap.
Don't cross the streams. Don't cross the streams. But then he's like, ha ha ha! I have the Philosopher's Stone. And so plan didn't work. It was a total waste of time. Thanks, Tracy Brand. Love the effort, though. Love the effort.
I really liked her and HR's dynamic.
It was great.
It was really great.
I like that actress, and I don't know how much of the Magician show Laura made you watch, but she's from that show.
I only watched the first or second episode, and I was like, nope, I'm done. That's it. Because can't do it.
The Tracy chick, she's from that show.
Gotcha.
But yeah, she was good. I like how quirky she was.
Yeah, I love that they love coffee.
And the coffee. Just coffee. The Zoom coffee.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Why would Jitters make a Zoom drink when Zoom murdered like 30 people in 30 cops? It was like 30 cops
in the building.
Why would that coffee shop name a specialist coffee
secret menu
after the guy that killed 30 cops in your coffee shop? Why would you?
You don't say. I don't know.
Dick move.
Dick move. It's kind of a dick move.
You think there would have been a scene where Barry's like, fucking really?
Yeah, it's
you're drinking a Zoom? Drink a Flash.
Yeah.
She's like, she should have been like, I don't know, it's not that great for me. I was like, so back to HR being the person that actually died.
Yeah,
that was actually pretty sad.
I thought his death kind of took a little bit longer than it should have.
I didn't think he was going to come back at all. Like I thought he was dead. Like I was surprised when you did the.
Oh yeah.
Like I didn't think he was gonna come back at all. Like I thought he was dead.
And then that was drawn out a good 3 minutes, and he's like, I was just murdered by some incredible being, Sabotage, stabbed in the middle of my stomach, chest, abdomen area.
But why wasn't there more blood? It's like stabbed through the heart.
Yeah.
Does his armor cauterize the wound? Or like,
yeah.
There's no blood at all.
And no blood out of the mouth. No, he wasn't even really in that much.
A little bit of blood out of the mouth.
That much pain. He was just
seemed pretty happy.
Tell him about all these things.
But I like that when he still looked like Iris, though. She's like, B.A.
Yeah.
B.A. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty good. But sad. I felt really... it sucks. Is like, I felt bad for Barry because Iris died. But it's like, now I feel just as bad for Tracy because HR died. Like, someone still died. It's not... I like Iris, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't... It didn't really matter to me if she did or didn't die. It was sad. And the whole video, like, I do solemnly swear to blah, blah, blah. Like, it was good. It was sad.
That was
I felt for it. But it wouldn't have bothered me that much if she died. But I knew the CW didn't have the balls to do it.
No.
There's no way.
The part that got me was her dad. Like, when he just, like, was in shock.
Oh, and he just sunk down.
Yeah, and I was like, all the feels.
Yeah, and then HR ran up to the roof, and I thought, oh, shit, maybe Iris really did die. Because she still seemed like HR and like...
Yeah.
But then when it was HR and she's like, Dad.
Yeah.
Joe must have been like, too soon.
Huh?
Too soon.
Huh? What?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Do the Barry thing, the skin check. Like, what?
We're brothers, right?
We're brothers. And then what do we want to talk about next? Iris touching Savitar's face at one point.
Yeah, so I liked that moment, trying to make Savitar a little bit more human instead of just like an absolute criminal, because Barry Allen is still in there.
I mean, it is Barry Allen. It's just this bitter version.
It was good that Barry was like, we got to try a new method. The love kind of reaction was kind of cheesy, but Iris not being like resentful towards Savitar and like actually genuinely giving him a chance was I like that part.
Yeah, I actually felt bad for Savitar.
Yeah,
in the end, I felt bad for Savitar because like
when he went to Star Labs, that's when I felt bad
because he's like with the old team and it's like these,
and he has all those memories.
He has all the memories.
Yeah,
and it sucks because what I don't get though is like we know this group of characters. How is it that there was a point in time where they would have like shunned him and be like, dude, I just made you because I needed you. Fuck yourself. Like, just get out of here. You're not our friend. I'm their friend.
Bye.
It's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's worse than Zoom just killing all his time remnants. Barry's just like, nah, you're a loser.
Shun the non-believers.
I don't like you. Nobody wants you. Just grow your hair out.
Yeah, the hair thing was like,
hi, I'm Barry.
So I watched Spider-Man 3 the other night.
Barry.
Yeah, I watched Spider-Man 3 the other night, and I just kept on thinking about
the bangs,
and then and Savitar having the bangs as well, and it's just like, and then even future Barry that's not Savitar has the bangs. Everybody that's brooding has bangs.
It's the common theme.
Yeah, it's the common theme.
The thing that still bugs me though about the season though is, okay, so he explained how Savitar is made. That in his timeline, the original Barry was fighting Savitar, and so Barry made a ton of time remnants to take on Savitar and kill Iris. And by doing so, Savitar killed all the time remnants except the one. But the very first time that this happened in history, the very first time, it couldn't have been Barry because Savitar hadn't been created. So it makes me think that there was an actual Savitar.
That's what
I don't like. He had no reason to ever make time remnants unless a Savitar showed up. But which makes me think when we're watching this show, are we like it's almost as if this stuff's already happened and we're actually watching this show like back in time, if that makes sense. Like the show's already happened and we're seeing like an alternate timeline one. Like there's the original Barry that's already happened. And
I wouldn't put it past them. Who knows?
I don't know.
Especially with the way the episode ended, which we'll get to. But yeah, so kind of, I guess, humanizing Savitar. I liked that. That was good.
I thought it was good. It touched on all those little feels, and then when he pulled him aside in the room, to personally talk to him. Savitar is still being kind of like cocky and like, why should I trust you? Like, why would I?
What I didn't get though is, did Savitar go and destroy the Philosopher's Stone?
I don't know what he did with it. It's like that portal like opened.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, the Philosopher's Stone,
and then the blue beam of light.
I didn't understand that part.
It looked cool.
So if somebody else knows, comment. And it
was like Independence Day, except like opposite was going up.
Because that part, I missed that part. I didn't really put it together. I was like, okay, he did something. I'm not really sure of what though.
Yeah, something's happening in
something
the cortex
bad.
And not the cortex, whatever that room's called.
Yeah,
the breach room.
The breach room. Then let's see. Jumping a little bit forward, Savitar talks to Cisco
all about his plan.
I
loved the plan.
I like the plan.
I really like the plan of all like the.
So say it one more time. Just
so Cisco said, I hope you have a plan B because plan A really didn't work out for you, and he said, of course I had a plan B, and it almost seemed like plan B was actually his plan A because it was a better plan in general. Iris didn't need to die for him to become a god. It's like totally irrelevant. Okay. But they want to take that Speed Force bazooka, and he wants Cisco to tamper with it, do his thing on it, and turn it into a quantum splicer
thing. Yeah.
The what thing?
An engineering thing.
Yeah. Hashtag engineers. Wants to turn into a quantum splicer because he wants to open up a breach portal, a thing. And he wants to zap himself with it, creating multiple versions of himself and displacing him throughout all time. So he is everywhere, always.
From the Big Bang until...
to the end.
The end.
Yeah.
Of time.
Which I thought was a great plan. I was like, that's actually like a really good evil plan. Like, I didn't really care for Zoom's plan about destroying every alternate Earth so there would just be Earth 1.
Nah.
That's worse than Hitler.
Well, yeah.
That's killing every person on like 30 different Earths.
Yeah.
It's like a trillion.
It's like Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
We'll never get it.
Yeah.
Never going to happen. Maybe in the DCEU.
Crisis on Infinite Earth? That already happened.
Well, I mean, like in the movies.
Oh, yeah.
In the movies.
Oh, yeah. No, that'll probably.
It's been happening in the comics, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought it was a great evil plan by Savitar. So
yeah, it was a good one.
Props to you, Future Barry.
Yeah.
Time Remnant.
But of course, like, why would Barry think? Oh, Cisco's not Barry, but why would Savitar think? Oh, Cisco's totally gonna do this.
Yeah.
And he's totally not gonna, devise some scheme that backfires on me.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to kill Caitlyn.
Yeah, and it was enough leverage. I mean, Cisco, he's made it clear that Caitlyn's like his best friend in the world. Like, he'll do anything for her. Like, he was willing to let her, like, kill him.
Uh-huh.
Like, he wasn't thinking, like, I'm going to die. Like, maybe she'll change her mind, but he would have died if someone hadn't, like, intervened. Yeah. So she means, like, the world to him. She's like his anchor.
Yeah. BFFs for life.
Yeah, and also kind of, like, not jumping to the end, but bringing up towards the end where she shows up and she doesn't want to be Killer Frost and she's not Caitlyn anymore. I was thinking, well, she's not Caitlyn, she's not Killer Frost. Is she chillin'?
How long have you thought about that?
A couple hours ago.
All right.
Saving it just for this.
Wow.
All right. She's chilling snow. She's cold, but she's not Killer anymore.
Moving along.
She's chilling.
And then what's Cisco's girlfriend's name?
Vibe from a different Earth with a vagina.
That's a really long name. I don't think that's it.
I don't think that's it. Gypsy. Gypsy, yeah?
Oh.
I think it's Gypsy.
Yeah.
It is. Like our backstage producer just confirmed that it is Gypsy. We have a producer.
Yes, we do. She's great. So Gypsy, I really like her.
She's cool.
I like her and Cisco's dynamic.
I didn't see it coming
Cisco
either.
is like my favorite part about the show. Granted that he's an engineer. I'm studying engineering.
I think even just his sense of humor though, and his acting style is just really funny.
Yeah, I think he contributes a lot to the show. So
yeah, and that was another time he totally would have died if someone hadn't intervened, like, it's happened so many different times.
Yeah.
So, and then he was, like, mad about it, but it's like, all right, dude, just chill.
So, did you want to talk about Masonville?
Yeah. Well, during that scene where Barry's talking to Savitar, and he's just not breaking through to Savitar. Savitar's just not here, and he's like, you know what? Like, you can't help me. Like, I'm not interested in your help. So Barry's like, all right, let me take a different approach. And he says, you know, I have this old memory of when we were supposed to go to Midway City to the Science Expo with Mom and Dad. And I like that he just says Mom and Dad. He doesn't say my mom and dad. Yeah, it's Mom and Dad. They're your mom and dad, too. Just says, with Mom and Dad, and car broke down. We had to get it repaired in the small little city. After he tells this story, he says, you know, we saw the fireworks, and it was, like, the best day, and that's my, like, greatest memory of Mom and Dad. Do you remember the name of that town? And Savitar says, Masonville. But he says it kind of, Masonville.
Like, it means something to him.
Yeah, and then Barry, because, like, so that's still his favorite memory, even though he doesn't, like, think about it.
Yeah.
And then Barry says, I'm still in there. And so that was really cool. And then I looked it up, and Masonville was a kind of nice little nod, Easter egg to a one-shot Superman comic where Superman went to this Masonville town and met this little boy, Mikey something, and they just spent the day together and had this wonderful day, and ended up being that kid's, like, best day of his entire life. So I thought that was kind of a cool little Easter egg that they threw in there.
Totally.
Great scene.
Totally.
And kind of bringing that up because it's Grant Gustin talking to Grant Gustin. I thought his acting was great in this. Like, showing those two completely different characters and making it work. Like, it was almost like Tom Cavanaugh, how he plays, like, the three different guys. Like, it was believable.
Yeah.
He played the dark well. I almost like darker version better.
Really?
Parts of it.
Sure.
But actually, my favorite version, though, is probably when he lost his memory a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
And he was so happy.
Yeah.
He's all, hey, guys. Like, hey.
Yeah.
He's just, and it kind of, like, broke my heart. Because it's like, man, that's what he'd be like if all this shit hadn't happened. Like,
yeah.
Ugh,
for sure. Terrible. And Iris was, like, loving that person.
But she also felt shitty about it, too. Yeah. Because, like, eventually you're going to have your memories back. And I almost... Like, I think her plan was, we're not gonna give him back to you. I want this to be my fiance.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't know he was engaged.
Jump into some of the action that happened in that. Some of it was really cool. Some of it was a little lackluster.
That's exactly the word I was gonna use.
Perfect. There's a chasing scene with,
goes to use the quantum splicer.
Goes to use a quantum splicer.
So he goes to use the quantum splicer that Cisco tweaked around for him, and I thought it was working.
I thought it was working too because he spread out. Yeah, which looked really cool. I was like, oh
no. So I thought it was working, and then all of a sudden it just didn't. He turned into like one thing collapsed.
Yeah, back into one, and he's like, what?
And then boom. That's going to be too loud on the microphone, but that's okay. Boom. Jay Garrick pops out of the Speed Force prison.
And he looks like a good Flash. Like the suit. No, yeah. Like
it looks good.
Like the design, the makeup, the helmet, all that stuff. It looks great.
So that was great.
So he shows up. So they pop him out because he's in the Speed Force prison. And so they pop him out, and so now you get Kid Flash, you got BA, and you got JG. Earth 2 Flash, right?
Earth 2 Flash.
Yeah. So
no, Earth 3 Flash.
Is it 3?
I believe it's 3.
Okay.
And yes, Jesse Quick went to Earth 3 to protect Earth 3 while Jay was in the Speed Force prison.
That's right. So, of course, they give a runaround trying to chase Savitar. And it just kind of, like, thinking about it now, it reminds me of those old, like, Looney Tunes commercials where, like, Savitar's going in one door and then they're all going in separate doors. You know, where they're trying to chase him and they're, like, not getting anywhere.
Didn't he, like, clothesline a couple trees to, like, knock them down?
Yeah.
Or that hurt?
Yeah. Well, not when you're in that sweet ass suit.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet suit.
So, and then he calls down that lightning strike and takes them all out.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, they're chasing him, and it's like right after Kid Flash slides underneath the tree that he just broke, and then he jumps up into the sky and like calls down this lightning flash, and
so now he's Zeus.
So now he's Zeus. or Thor, and takes them all out, and then goes back to where everybody else is, to where the portal opening is, and then Flash runs out of nowhere, and Sabotage just clotheslines him, and I was like, how many times are you gonna fall for that? Come on, what were you like? Were you trying to run by him? Were you trying to like what? What are you doing? Because
what gave him the room to clothesline? That means you weren't on a trajectory towards him.
Yeah, exactly. But he just ate shit,
and it was a hard hit.
It was pretty entertaining. But that's like also the part that's like the action sequences are lackluster. So sometimes it's like it could be better, there could be more, but I think they're just trying to like get through it.
Well, one thing that definitely doesn't make sense, and it's kind of talking about his fighting skills in every episode, because every episode it's like, hey, bad guy, don't do that. Let's have dialogue. Let you think of something. You get away. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
But in the last episode, previous to this, when he's with Leonard Snart, that guy, Captain Cold.
Yeah.
Yes, Captain Cold. Nice job. They go into Argus Labs, and he like does these kung fu moves at the front reception desk. He's like, boom, knock your head over. I'm gonna punch you out.
That was really cool.
Yeah, but I was like, when the fuck did Barry learn kung fu and martial arts? Because I've only ever seen him go and punch people. Like I've never seen anything that like gave me the assumption that he actually had fighting skills other than literally just making a fist and moving it with forward momentum.
I don't know. But anyways, kind of cruising through the rest of this a little bit faster. Black Flash makes an appearance, and he looks really cool, but then gets obliterated by Killer Frost, just like that.
Like that.
No big deal.
I was like, oh,
yeah, this is gonna be dumb, because he's like one of the best like reoccurring things that happens, all across that DC universe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's in the comics. He's amazing.
Yeah,
and then literally that's why Savitar needed Killer Frost. Was just for Black Flash. He's like, sorry, Hunter. Like, that's it?
One of my favorite parts was when Barry phased through the suit.
That was my favorite part.
Why didn't you do that anytime prior?
I don't think he thought of it.
I know. It's just like... But that was so dope. And he phased and pushed Savitar, like the Barry Allen Savitar,
put his face into the other Barry's face? Because you can't push a solid object out.
One man loves another man.
Oh. Yeah. They come out of the suit. Push.
Yeah. And then Caitlin refused the serum, which was kind of... I saw that coming. Like, she's not...
Yeah, she wasn't going to take it. There's no way. I think she likes having the power. She's just going to try and...
So...
we'll see where that goes.
The ending, though, was heartbreaking. I kind of teared up a little bit. I mean,
I was kind of surprised I didn't. I was saddened by it, but it didn't get me like some of the previous finales.
Yeah.
Season 1 still gets me the most.
The part that got me was Barry and his dad talking. Joe?
Okay.
Yeah.
It was funny. He was giving these like, no father could be proud of a son. It was like, yo, your actual son's right over there. He can hear you. Awkward. But always like, yeah, I've only been around a season and a half.
But, yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah, that was super sad. And then Iris, if that was me, I would have been like, no. I would have been like kicking and screaming because, she just got him back. So now he's got to go. So I have no idea where this is going to go now because he's in the Speed Force prison, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be a prison.
She said it won't be hell.
So what's this next season going to be? Is that the last season, next season?
I don't think they have like a number on it yet. I think halfway through they let you know if there's going to be another one. They see what the ratings are like.
Interesting.
One of the parts I thought was most sad about that speech with like Iris at the end was when he's talking to her. He's like, "Just promise me you'll run, like always run.
Yeah,
like keep running for me."
Yeah.
Oh, that was like kind of sweet.
Yeah.
And when I first saw it though, reading DC Rebirth, when all the lightning strikes and stuff were happening, some people seem to be thinking that was. I mean, technically it was a Speed Force storm. Yeah, but a lot of people are thinking it's going to be like DC Rebirth, where there was this artificial Speed Force storm, and it created like
speedsters,
tons of speedsters.
That's what I thought initially. Then I was like,
but then the Speed Force like showed up and they were talking. And I'm like, because I don't know if the show can handle like 50 speedsters. I don't think so. Like it's a cool story in the comics.
It's a cool idea, but the show can't pull it off.
Yeah, they would try and introduce Godspeed. Which, first you got to introduce the guy who played Godspeed before you can throw Godspeed in. So that way it's like, oh my God, you're Godspeed. So,
well, let's wrap this up.
Overall, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I was happy. I'd agree with that. I was really happy with this. The way things ended, the character development in this episode, and the satisfaction of, the way it ended with Sabotage. And everything like that. So.
Oh yeah, and then I guess we didn't talk about it, but I thought it was stupid. People were like, "Oh, Iris saved the day. She shot him." But he literally died like 5 seconds later. So
yeah, he was gonna die anyways. So well, that's why I was, and
yeah. But you know what? We gotta go, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow our page at Uncanny Comic Quest. Check out our podcast on iTunes.
Yeah.
Also, Uncanny Comic Quest.
We make it easy for you.
Just Google Uncanny Comic Quest. So, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.